Welcome to Token Clash. Today we evaluate the ultimate battle for decentralized lending. The undisputed monolithic king of liquidity against the hyper-efficient modular upstart. First is AAVE, trading near $93, holding a market capitalization of roughly $1.4 billion. Next is MORPHO, trading near $1.73, holding a market capitalization of roughly $950 million. Our evaluation is driven strictly by a cumulative star scoring system across 9 categories. Let's look at the data. Aave possesses a massively established, deeply entrenched community of developers and long-term retail users. It is widely considered the safest foundational layer in the entire industry, generating massive organic brand loyalty over multiple market cycles. Morpho commands a highly sophisticated community composed primarily of mathematical purists, quantitative traders, and institutional whales who prioritize absolute efficiency over brand name. While Morpho is capturing the attention of the technological elite, Aave still commands the undeniable mindshare of the broader global market. Aave secures 18 points. Morpho takes 16. Accessibility heavily favors the established giant. Aave is universally integrated into global financial infrastructure listed on absolutely every tier, one centralized exchange worldwide, providing deep fiat gateways and massive institutional liquidity. Morpho is newer and actively building its centralized exchange presence. While it dominates decentralized exchanges with massive volume, it still lacks the universal fiat on-ramps that Aave enjoys in highly regulated jurisdictions. Because Aave offers completely frictionless access to any level of capital, it secures 19 points. Morpho takes 15. The board reads 37 for Aave and 31 for Morpho. Token dynamics define long-term survival. Aave operates with a strict maximum supply of 16 million tokens, with the vast majority already circulating in the open market, minimizing dilution risk for long-term investors. Furthermore, the protocol generates massive fees that can be utilized to buy and burn tokens. Morpho operates with a 1 billion maximum token supply. Because it is a newer protocol, it has significant portions of its supply allocated to early venture capital investors and foundational grants, introducing future unlock and dilution risks. For a superior, battle-tested economic model, Aave extracts 18 points. Morpho takes 14. Aave leads 55 to 45. Aave utilizes a pool-to-peer architecture. All deposits are mixed into a massive shared liquidity pool, meaning the risk is shared across the entire protocol. Morpho represents a fundamental rewrite of decentralized finance. It utilizes isolated lending markets through its core architecture. Because lenders and borrowers are directly matched in independent silos without mixing their assets, Morpho eliminates shared risk and routinely achieves 100% capital utilization. For pushing the absolute boundaries of modular, highly efficient financial engineering, Morpho secures a perfect 20 points. Aave takes 17. Morpho narrows the gap. Aave 72. Morpho 65. When we look at network utility, Aave is a financial leviathan. It holds many billions of dollars in total value locked across multiple different blockchains, facilitating massive daily loan volumes and generating millions in real protocol revenue. Morpho is capturing market share at an aggressive, unprecedented rate, processing billions in volume for institutional borrowers who seek the best possible interest rates. However, Aave remains the unquestionable backbone of the industry with a vastly wider global footprint. Because Aave holds the absolute crown in locked value, it secures a perfect 20 points. Morpho takes 17. Aave expands its lead 92 to 82. Leadership in both projects is monumental. Aave is led by Stani Kulechov, an absolute titan of Web3 who essentially built the modern standard for decentralized borrowing. Morpho was built by Paul Frambot and a team of brilliant mathematical researchers, heavily backed by top-tier institutional funds like Andreessen Horowitz. Both protocols employ elite quantitative risk managers to audit their systems. This is the battle of the original pioneer against the mathematical visionary. Both projects possess the highest level of academic pedigree. Aave earns 19 points. Morpho takes 18. The score sits at Aave 111, Morpho 100. Aave is governed by a decentralized autonomous organization. Token holders can vote to change risk parameters, pause the protocol, or upgrade the code. While decentralized, it remains human-controlled and mutable. Morpho took a radically different path. Its core layer is completely immutable, Once deployed onto the blockchain, the code can never be altered, upgraded, or paused by anyone, not even the founders. This represents pure code is law cryptography, entirely eliminating the risk of governance manipulation. For achieving the ultimate standard of trustless decentralization, Morpho earns a perfect 20 points. AAVE takes 16. The gap narrows rapidly. AAVE 127. Morpho 120. The future narrative dictates capital flow. AAVE controls the monolithic finance narrative, continuously upgrading its protocol, launching its own native stablecoin, and deeply integrating itself into traditional banking experiments. Morpho has successfully captured the modular finance narrative. Developers are building independent risk applications directly on top of Morpho's immutable base layer, arguing that finance should be compartmentalized, not centralized in one giant pool. For capturing the highly aggressive institutional trend of modular architecture, Morpho secures 19 points against AAVE's 18. The score is AAVE 145, Morpho 139. Looking at historical price resilience, AAVE is the ultimate survivor. It has navigated through absolutely catastrophic bear markets, regulatory panics, and massive industry liquidations, always protecting critical support levels and remaining a blue chip asset. Morpho, being significantly newer to the open market, exhibits much higher volatility. While it acts as a high momentum asset during bullish phases, it simply lacks the multi-year historical data required to prove extreme bear market resilience compared to a giant. For unmatched historical survival and stability, AAVE secures 18 points. Morpho takes 16 in this final round. This concludes our technical evaluation based on supply metrics, architectural design, and current market data. We have tabulated the final scores. Morpho accumulated a highly impressive 155 total points, proving its status as a technological masterpiece of immutable code and hyper-efficient modular lending. However, with a final score of 163 total points, AAVE takes the victory. The summary is mathematically clear. If you value absolute technological purity, isolated risk markets, and a protocol that can literally never be altered by human governance, Morpho is a phenomenal mathematical achievement. But if you're looking for the undisputed king of liquidity, billions of dollars in proven utility, and an economic model that has survived every major industry crisis, AAVE remains the mathematically superior choice in today's market. Always do your own research before allocating capital. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our next deep dive analysis. I will see you in the next battle.